my beautiful star babes, thank you guys so much for tuning back into my channel. So today's video is going to be the daily general guidance reading for Saturday, August the 15th of 2020, honey. All right, so let's go ahead and check into these back of the deck energies here. So we have angel number 1, prosperity begins. And we also have the mutable moon, nothing is yet set in stone. Okay, so let's go ahead and get into it, dive deep into it. All right, so for the overall energy for the day today, we have new moon in Capricorn. Your hard work is paying off. And then supporting cards here, we have angel number 6, moving on. And we also have angel number 7, deception and envy. Okay, so more of that consecutiveness, just like yesterday, how we had that consecutive energy there, back to back. Okay. Wow. So let's go ahead and get into it, you guys. Let's see, get a little bit more information here on what guidance Spirit has for us today. Intuitively, what I am kind of picking up on right now is that some of us may be holding on to something that just isn't serving us. And as soon as you let it go, as soon as you let that baggage go, I am feeling for a lot of you, it could be a person. For others, it could be things that are intangible that you may want to let go of. Let's see here. So the Knight of Cups. Whichever it is, I do feel here that there is a need to kind of let it go. And then that's when you want to see your blessings come in. Because I feel like that thing or that person could be a distraction. Or either they're just something that's not serving you. They're actually just bringing you down. Okay? It or them, they are bringing you down. All right, Spirit, why else is moving on here? So we have the Knight of Cups, but why else is moving on here? Ooh. Whoo, 10 of Swords. It's time to put a knife in it. It's time to, wow, it's time to let it go. Woo. All right, back of the deck energy here, we have 6 of Cups. Okay, so 6 of Cups is that energy of, it's that blast from the past card. Okay, I'm getting excited here, but that blast from the past card. So it's all about, it could be about reminiscing from the past. It could be things from the past that we're holding on to. It could be people from the past that we are letting affect us. It could be old habits that we may have, picked up again, or things that just do not serve us. Okay, I am kind of getting like that double energy there, like that temptation or addiction type of energy. Now, what I am feeling here, again, very strongly, I feel that for a lot of us today, we may have been tempted, or just recently, we may be tempted to kind of go back to something like a past love interest is what I'm really feeling here. I do feel that there was somebody who you may be emotionally dependent on, and today is the time to where if you haven't realized it before, I do feel like you're going to kind of get that realization. You're going to get that spark of inner knowing within you that, yo, it's time for me to move on. I can't go with this any longer. It's a wrap. It's over. It's over. There's no point of me putting any more energy into this situation or this mentality, this lifestyle. Again, very strong. I do feel very strong that it is a romantic or just some sort of love interest that some of us could be holding on to, that it's time to just let it go. Sadly, it could be some sort of betrayal that does come in, okay? 10 of Swords energy is literally like, being stabbed in the back, but also it's that energy of feeling like you're at rock bottom, of feeling like, you just have no more energy to put in. And that's what I'm kind of picking up on. Again, this could relate to any other part of your life, but for those of you who it resonates with, I do feel very strongly that today, especially regarding your romantic relationships, if you've been kind of on the fence about if you should stay, if you should go, I'm getting very strongly that this is a message for you to go ahead and chunk up them deuces, honey. And I feel that it's going to be something that's going to kind of push you towards that. Well, if it's somebody else that's offering a helping hand to you, they're helping you realize that, or just helping you kind of get up off your feet, become a little bit more independent, or if it's something else that could happen that just really feels like, that was the last straw. I'm not going to take any more of this. I'm not going to be disrespected any longer. I'm not going to tolerate this. I deserve more. Okay? Wow. All right, so let's see here. And I guess that's why, nothing is yet set in stone here. I feel like that's kind of like the notion as well to go ahead and move on, you know. Things are steadily changing. You know, it could be something or someone that you thought you saw a future with, that you really thought that things were going to work out or they had potential, and it's just not it. It just wasn't a match. All right. So divine power, divine spirit, love, and light. Why is deception and envy here? Why is deception and envy here, Spirit? Why is deception and envy here? Okay, so we have Queen of Swords, the Hanging Man. I kind of feel like I want to pull one more card. Why is deception and envy here? Okay, and we also have the Page of Pentacles. All right. Back of the deck energy here is the Wheel of Fortune. Okay, so yeah, definitely the tables have been turned. Okay, the wheel is definitely turning here. So let's get into it. You guys have the Queen of Swords, the Hanging Man, and the Page of Pentacles. So as we go throughout our day today, I do feel here that there's a guidance to really kind of think things throughout logically. I do feel that there's a call for you to put the ego behind, and I feel like the ego may have been very much so at play that kind of caused this evil eye here. I do feel that a lot of us may have been kind of getting into that energy of, even if it's not envy or jealousy, I just kind of feel like that energy of observing others' lives too much more than our own. Right? There is this saying that, you know, I'm from Mississippi, so like a lot of old people will be like, you know, what is it? I don't know exactly how it goes, but it's basically somewhere along the lines of sweep, you know, your front porch before trying to focus on somebody else's, something along those lines, right? I do feel this need here to kind of put the energy into yourself. And that's why I kind of feel like this prosperity begins energy is here. It's like plant the seeds for yourself, for your own growth. You know, you can't always control somebody's life or their decisions, and most of the time we can't, you know, especially if it's something that they are not wanting to do or that they are reluctant or resistant towards doing. And I feel like you should be taking that energy and put it into yourself and putting it into the things that you want to do, or just putting it back, just giving yourself that love, giving all that energy into something that you truly want to do, into bettering yourself or being the best version of yourself here. All right. But with the Hanging Man here, this is definitely the energy of putting the ego behind and really looking at things from a different perspective. So I do feel here that that energy is coming out there because it's like, I feel like you've been neglecting yourself. You know, today could be the day to where Spirit is really going to be pushing you towards things that you're really going to feel like, okay, I'm just going to get to myself and focus on me, okay? Because especially here with the Queen of Swords and the Page of Pentacles, this definitely, like with the Queen of Swords, she's like that scorned woman. You know, she's a very wise woman, but it's through the pain, it's through the obstacles, through the mistakes, through the downs, you know, the perceived failures in life, the reason how she got this wise, the reason how she got this wisdom within her. So I do feel here that this is very much so a message to say that anything that has been kind of distracting you, okay, that's been having your eye on something else, again, it doesn't always have to be jealousy. For some of you, it could be an evil eye. You know, you have a little bit of jealousy going on, have some envy there that you may want to work on. But I do feel here this is saying if you've been putting more energy and focusing on what other people are doing too much, I do feel that today is the day to where you need to focus more upon yourself. Focus upon the things that you want to do. Gain this mental clarity within yourself. Okay? And decide on what is it that you want to put your energy in towards. Okay? That Page of Pentacles energy. You know, pages is like that kind of, I kind of get like this new fresh start type of energy whenever I see pages here in relation to the court cards, right? So I kind of get it as really thinking practically, okay? I feel a call here to be a little bit more practical with your thinking, be a little bit more logical with your decision making, and really just kind of look at things from a very practical, logical, maybe even analytical perspective. All right, let's see here. I actually want to pull a few more cards here. What other guidance do you have for us, Spirit? For Saturday, August the 15th of 2020. And then going back here to this, your hard work is paying off card here. I do definitely feel here. Once you start putting that energy towards yourself, once you start taking your eyes off of other people and putting that back into yourself, that's when you're going to see that the seed that you planted is now blossoming. It's now growing. It's now growing into something that you want, that's going to fulfill you. And you know who started it? You know who did that? You did. No longer are you going to be dependent on someone else. Wow. Anything else, Spirit? Anything else? Any other guidance we need to know for today? Okay, I just heard that's enough. All right. Ooh, back of the deck energy here is power. Yes. Take back your power. Take back your power, especially if you've been feeling like that you haven't been having much power, or that, you know, this situation that you need to move on from has been stripping your energy, stripping, you know, taking away from your time. Even if it made you feel less than, if it made you feel, you know, less worthy, or just make you lose your sense of self-assurance there. Definitely step back into that power. Take action. Take control. All right, so let's see the card we have here. Wow, gratitude. Wow, that's so beautiful that this came out here. This is angel number 23, right? So with this, I'm feeling a couple of messages here. First, with gratitude, I do feel here that Spirit is saying to be more grateful for the things that you have in your life at this present moment. And then the things that you are wanting to actually change and manifest and form into your life will come a lot easier. All right, it will seem a lot less effortlessly because you're not focusing on it so heavily. I do feel that a lot of us today, or even just recently in the past, may have been focusing on lack, the things that we don't have, the things that we wish that we had, and kind of getting into that mentality like, oh, I wish that could happen, but saying it with a tone of voice or saying it with a connotation that it cannot ever happen. All right. Now, also with gratitude here, I do feel this is just another confirmation that as soon as you begin to start focusing on yourself, putting the energy into yourself and things that you are passionate about, doesn't have to be money, okay? But we are talking about the Pentacles here with the Page of Pentacles. So it could be, you know, anything dealing with, you know, money, work, school, finances, or just material, tangible, earthly things, right? But it doesn't always have to be that. It could be just you growing from a situation, you gaining more mental clarity, you gaining, you know, more love for yourself, more respect for yourself, whatever it may be. I do feel here that this is saying that as soon as you begin to put that energy back into yourself, you are going to prosper. The abundance and prosperity is just going to fall into your lap here. Wow. But I do also feel another message coming through is to also be grateful for this experience that you had, that you have to move on from, that it's, you know, you're getting that intuitive nudge to move on from. Be grateful for the experience. Be grateful for the knowledge you've had. Again, this is you right here. This is you right here. This Queen of Swords energy. Again, she's literally gone through the dirt. She's gone through the rough, right? But now she's climbed to the top of the mountain. She has walked through the tunnel of darkness and made it to the light. That is you. Everything that you have gone through, all this, you know, Ten of Swords energy, whatever that turmoil was, whatever that hurt was, whatever that pain was that you had to experience, that thing you need to truly move on from, even if it's just a mentality that you may need to move on from. I am seeing here that this is a moment for you to really appreciate that experience. You may be like, what? But I'm telling you, when we go through those difficult times in our life is when we become wiser, you know? After we've gone through it, you know, through our mistakes, through our experiences, you know, they're all lessons that are teaching us ways that are shaping our character of who we are today. So do not be ashamed of that. Do not be ashamed of things that you have gone through, because that's you and that's your story. That's your testimony, baby. And nobody else gonna have that except for you. That is your story. All right. So walk in faith. Have that sense of pride. Have that sense of power. You got this. You got this. You're going to come out much stronger, much wiser, and a true fighter. Wow. All right, my beautiful lovelies, that is all that I have for this daily guidance. If you did enjoy it, please give it a thumbs up and comment down below if it resonated with you. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Sending you guys tons and tons of love and light. I hope you guys have a wonderful, beautiful, bountiful, blessed day. And as always, keep faith and keep going. Bye, guys.